You're very welcome back to the programme. Now, we'll be joined shortly by Pat Spillane and Kevin McStay for their views on next weekend's big football clash between Dublin and Cork. But first, we reflect on yesterday's All-Ireland Ladies Football quarter-finals. Two exciting games. Reporting, Darren Frehel.
Banagher on the banks of the River Shannon in County Offaly hosted two of the ladies' quarter-finals this weekend. Kerry have been the surprise package of this year's championship, and they took on the Connacht champions Galway in the first of Saturday's games. Kerry have impressed in the qualifiers, and wins over Mayo and Armagh have given them some much-needed momentum. They started this game really well too. Captain Bernie Breen won possession from the throw-in and waltzed through the Galway defence before firing over the bar. Galway looked rusty in the opening exchanges, and their opponents were taking full advantage. Patrice Dennehy picked out Sarah Houlihan, and she popped this one over the bar. The Westerners were having to work hard for everything, with this point from Patricia Gleeson drew the sides level in the 12th minute. Well taken score and put Galway right back in it. Unfortunately though for Galway, they'd only score once more in this half. Louise Niemeyer-Hurtig stole the show with a wonderful first half performance. She kicked 4 points to give her side an 8-3 lead at the break. Referee Joe Murray had a busy game, awarding 4 penalties in total. The first one came early in the second period when Dennehy was fouled in the area. Mags O'Donoghue made no mistake from the resulting kick to put 8 between the sides. Galway looked down and out, and they needed a response. They got it from Lorna Joyce. Una Carroll kicked 2 more frees to put 5 between them, and then a lifeline. Sinead Burke was hauled down inside the area, but Carroll, Galway's top scorer, missed the target. The Kingdom were taking all their chances at the other end. Emma Sherwood was upended on her way through. Another penalty and another excellent kick from O'Donoghue to leave 6 points between them. Points from Galway pair Gleeson and Mullins reduced the arrears to 4, and then they had another big chance to keep the game alive. Una Carroll was fouled while trying to lift the ball. Dora Gorman took over the kicking duties, and she made no mistake from the penalty spot. But it was all too little too late. Kerry held on for a 1-point win. Final score in Banagher: Kerry 2 goals and 9 points, Galway 1 goal and 11.
In some senses, I suppose, at the end we got out of jail, but we worked very hard in the first half in particular, and we were very happy at half-time with our performance. Second half, maybe not so much, but look, we came up here to win a match today, and we've done it, and we can work on the things that need to be worked on between now and the semi-final. We'll be looking forward to getting a couple of weeks rest in here.
Match fitness is everything, and we just had a long time waiting in Connacht for our Connacht final, and you know, it was hard to organise challenge games because we didn't know a date, and the clubs were going away playing football, and you just need matches, you know, and Kerry on the back of 3 matches, and it brings you right up to speed, you know.
Last year's beaten All-Ireland finalist Dublin went into this game against Clare as hot favourites. They looked sharp in the opening exchanges and took an early lead through Sinead Ahern, who did well to get around her marker and shoot over from a tight angle. Not many people were giving Clare much hope in this one, but they more than held their own. Emer Considine kept her side in touch with this well-taken point. The Banner were actually leading when Dublin won themselves a penalty. Orla Egan was adjudged to have been fouled in the box, but it looked a soft call. But Sinead Ahern didn't have to be asked twice. She kept her head and blasted the kick past Emma O'Driscoll. Despite this setback, Dublin just led by a point at the break thanks to Emer Considine. She took her tally to 1-2 with this cool finish. It was all to play for in the second half. A different Dublin emerged for the second half, and Colleen Barrett got them off to a great start. The passing and movement off the ball was much slicker, and the shooting wasn't bad either. This Gemma Fay effort was one of 5 unanswered points for the Dubs. Midway through the half, Dublin led by 7, and Clare needed something special to keep the game alive. They got it when Niamh O'Dea burst through their defence and poked the ball past Cliona O'Connor. The Dublin goalkeeper had to be at her best just 6 minutes later when sharpshooter Considine got a sight on goal. Great effort, but O'Connor did ever so well to deny Clare a certain goal. But the Leinster champions finished strongly, and Sinead Ahern effectively killed off the game with a goal of real quality. Great movement, and what about this for a finish? Brilliant. Well, the Dublin supporters certainly liked that strike. By now it was all over. It was one-way traffic. Clare looked dead and buried, and late points from Niamh Hurley and Amy McGuinness sealed an impressive win. By the time the final hooter sounded, Dublin ran out 6-point winners. It ended 2-18 to 2-12.
We made hard work of it, but fair play to Clare, they really put it up to us, and I suppose at the end of the day, you know, we'll take the win, you know, but we work very, very hard for it.
But in fairness to the girls, like, they died on their backs today. In fairness to them, they gave it everything. A few breaks. It'll be interesting to see about the penalty again. A couple of decisions, a couple of chances we missed. It'll be interesting to see at the end of it. Dublin, in fairness to them, when they had their chances, they took them. But it'll be a lot of what ifs for us for the next couple of months while we think back on a great opportunity.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity. I watched that game last night. Well done to Dublin and Kerry for going through. We'll have the other 2 quarter-finals next weekend.